And I'm Angie Bailey,
And I'm Aurora Newton.
and this is Ask the A Team.
So today we're going to talk about leadership and the $1,000,000 question: how do you lead? Because we are all leaders. You know, somewhere in your life you are leading something, even if it's just yourself. And we're all followers. Somewhere you're following someone, even if you're at the top of your game, you're following the president and the government. You know what I'm saying? Like there's
Or you
always
followed somebody in the past.
yeah. So
to get
there's
there.
always there's always a position that you're holding in leadership and in following. And so how do you lead? How do you lead, Ange?
I'm kind of a chill leader. I don't I don't micro manage things. You
That's
know,
good.
it just kind of it's just my style. Part of that is like sometimes I feel I work best under pressure, and like I just you plan, obviously you plan and you do things, and then whatever comes up, it's like okay,
I can
we've
handle
we've
this,
done
yeah.
everything that we can, and so whether it's good or bad or just unexpected, we can do this. Just take a moment, don't panic.
Right.
It's like okay, 1, 2, 3. You've been with me in
Yes.
situations like this.
We lead well together or
and
follow well
yeah,
together, yeah.
and I just like okay, let's do this.
Yes. What do we do? What do we do?
I get a little quiet, and it's like okay, let's do this. But I've been around people, and it stresses me out to be around people that are like ah! And it's like just take a step back from somebody who's just always in my life walked into a situation that's a little frazzled. It's like, okay, we can do this. Let me come alongside you. Let's help out. So, but it's great too because those people that get like that, I need them on the front end.
Right.
I need them in the planning time. Like that's me because I know what my strengths are and I know what my weaknesses
Right.
are. So that's always a good thing for me is to recognize, who complements whom.
Right.
And put them together. So I think that's always good.
And that's probably, to me, one of the key things with leadership is knowing yourself.
Mhm.
And again, we talk about this all the time, knowing yourself, but knowing your strengths, knowing your weaknesses, and then bringing a team around you that complements those weaknesses. We're both administrative. But that's really not our giftings as is administrative. We both are very talented administrators if we have to be. But I know that drives me insane after a point because I want to
Yeah.
shepherd. I
Right.
want to empower my leaders to empower their leaders. And so for me, I love to build in to my leaders. That's what I love. And you're like that. Just love to build into my leaders. So I have someone on my team, Christina, shout out to you. Couldn't do it without her. She is amazing. She's an incredible administrator. Like just this morning, I'm like, it was early too. I was on checking my email, and all these emails were popping up of something that she was going in and inputting for me from the other night. And I'm like, just last night. It's like just so early in the morning, and she's already she's got to get that done. She is such a powerful administrator. She's able to organize, and she's able to set schedules up for different people. And again, while I can do that, it's not my strength. So as a leader, I love to empower people around me that have different strengths than I do.
Yeah.
And I'm not a micromanager either. I set a plan. I'm probably a little more middle than you. I set a plan. I know the plan, and then let's execute it. Now, if you don't know me, when execution time comes, if you don't know me, like I'm like you, I'll get quiet and I'll just be in go mode. And some people take that sometimes for being stressed out.
Right.
I remember one time
in the zone. I'm in the zone.
That's it. It's a zone. It's a zone. Yeah, and it's not stress. It's a zone. But when you're in that zone, you are just doing. You're just a bomb going off. You are doing. And if the people around you don't understand that, sometimes it can stress them out. And one situation I had where I was in the zone and I was like, okay, we need to do this, we need to do that, blah, 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 blah. Just this is what we're doing.
Rattling and all. Yeah.
someone said to me, okay, we need to stop and pray because you're really stressed out. And I looked at him like, we can always pray, but this is me like shining. I love this stuff. I love when it comes time to execute and watch everything
Yeah.
fall into place.
Yeah.
So sometimes as a leader, we just need to be aware
Right.
what's going on around us. And like for me, so I realized that that person really didn't understand how I lead. So I took the time to talk with them. We did pray,
Mhm.
and I just kind of, maybe slowed down a little bit so I wasn't panicking them too, because I
Yeah,
didn't want to
that's-
do that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and I think, it talks about in the word about the body, right?
Yes.
And like, how can, one
Different
part of the
parts.
body tell another part of the body that it's not working? And I think a lot of times it's, what are you doing right there? I mean, is the job at hand? Do you need your feet?
Right.
Do you need your hands? What do you need, the face? Do you need,
That's right.
what do you need in that
In that
moment?
Yeah.
And it's important to surround yourself with all the different body parts, and have like working together
Mhm.
in motion to get something done, to work in forward motion.
Yeah.
So I think that's so important.
It is, and it's also important to know who the leader is. Like Angie and I work together all the time. She's a powerful leader. I'm a powerful leader. But there are times that I need to follow her, and times that she needs to follow me, and we don't have a problem with that because we know our place and position in that moment,
Mhm.
and that's important too. If you're a leader, but your timing is called to be to submit or to be under someone else's authority, then you need to take the role that you're in at that time. If you're the feet at that time, you need to be the feet, not the head.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
important to know when to support and when to.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, we really do hope that that this touched some of you. We love talking about leadership.
Yes, absolutely. If this has helped you in any way or can help anyone you know, please like or share, and don't forget to follow Ask CA Team.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.